Did Jay-Z create mumble rap?
I see your face.
She's like one of the top lyricists. Interesting.
This is the reaction I got on the call. All right, let me just show you what I saw.
Okay.
I think a lot of people picture like modern rappers who really just like pen and paper in the studio, writing down their raps, figuring it out, scratching it out, changing it.
Yeah, no. We stopped writing a long time ago. Not many people write.
Back in the day when people were just using tape, you just had one take. So everybody had to be on point.
It used to be a time before the 24-track, for instance. If a singer went in, you had to sing that top to bottom, baby. You had to have it figured out.
Most music up until about 20 years ago was always recorded on tape. It's more of a process. It's a lot more laborious, a little bit more tedious.
I've watched Tupac giving a speech. Hey, we have 2 hours of studio time. Come here prepared.
We don't have time or the luxury to spend all this time doing one song. We don't have it.
Fast forward a little bit. Word starts to spread, mid to late 90s that Jay doesn't actually write any of his rhymes down.
I mean, so you literally come in the studio and then formulate sentences in your head. Yeah. And then spit it to that beat. Yeah. And you never write down the lyrics.
Never. Which leads to other rappers wanting to do the same thing.
I found out that Jay wasn't writing. I didn't want to ever see a pen or paper again.
He has class. First in the lunch line. My lunch ticket let me eat rappers at lunch.
What I know is when you see your hero can jump 7 feet, it makes you want to jump 8.
If it depends on me 10 out of 10.
You telling me you falling out of love with me.
I came up out the trenches.
Problem is that not all of them are as great or as capable of doing it.
Yeah. Turn me up in my ear. Don't leave me that body. I bet this big catching body. I bet this big catching body.
God, you ever write raps down?
Hell no.
That's no pen, no pad. They're just going in and punching in.
Punch method.
Punching recording.
Punching through more bars.
I ain't never wrote raps. I just be rapping.
Do you write or do you punch in? I punch in. I don't write.
Today, Pro Tools is essentially like the pen and paper, and that's where it becomes this different type of art form.
It's improvisational versus writing the stand-up piece. You know what I mean?
It's like freehand versus tracing.
Oh, okay.
Get that part from me. Just punch me in.
All right. I rest my case. So the idea is Jay-Z didn't write his rhymes. He bragged about doing that. People like Lil Wayne saw that and said, "Oh, I could do that too." And everybody after him, because everybody looks up to Lil Wayne in this generation, right? Yeah. So they tried to do like Lil Wayne. Yeah. So they stopped writing their raps, and then they started doing what this last kid did, and then filling in the words later. Jay-Z, mumble rap. Do you see it now?
It's a slippery slope.
Thank you.
Your mindset.
But you see what I'm saying, though?
Yeah.
They're trying to be like him. They just can't do it. Mm-hmm. So it created a whole genre of music of people trying to emulate what Jay-Z can do.
I don't think they're emulating Jay-Z, though. I think they're emulating Wayne.
But Wayne emulated Jay-Z.
Yeah, but I think the focus. I think people, rappers, their ultimate goal is to be like Jay-Z at the end of their career.
Yeah.
I think them looking at who influenced me to rap is Wayne.
Right. But,
so I'm thinking, and I get Wayne.
Wayne was influenced by Jay.
Yeah, I get that.
Jay, Wayne, Mumble.
But I think that's a reach because I think
it's not a reach.
I just think that's a reach.
It's not a reach, man.
Yeah.
I could see where you're coming from. Now Jay has skill. Like when he's thinking about punching in, like he has sentences in his mind. He can connect this rhyme to this rhyme. You know what I'm saying?
I think Wayne is better though.
You think so?
I think so. Oh yeah.
Maybe now.
I don't like East Coast folks though, so that's my thing.
Okay. Cast him out. What would you saying?
Yeah, let's get back to it.
Now Wayne sometimes be under the influence. You know what I'm saying? So we
recently he's been looking healthy. Like
he has been looking good,
very healthy.
But I'm talking about him mumbling because maybe all them sentences weren't up there.
Undisputed. I knew you were talking about that.
No, I'm saying I think Jay-Z was on it when it comes to like him trying to like make his raps. He's punching in. He's on top of it, and he's seasoned. Even when he wasn't, like Jay. 10 years ago, he was still kind of like on top of his game. But Wayne, he has had some, influences. Yeah. And that probably just got him off of his game. He wasn't able to formulate everything that he needed to say in the studio.
But y'all don't see the direct correlation? Jay-Z bragged about it. Wayne copied it. And all these people are copying Wayne. Jay-Z's bragging caused mumble rap. He hates that. He's been arguing with me for 2 weeks about that.
I don't think
That's a
so.
direct correlation.
He's an East Coast
If
dude
Jay-Z
that's
didn't brag about doing that, they wouldn't be
Honestly,
trying to do it.
If you're gonna say that, then you gotta say Biggie too, because that's them two were the people that be like, yo,
You could
Biggie
you
and
could
Jay-Z
pull
don't
the
write.
tree all the way up to the roots, all the way down. But Jay-Z specifically bragged. Biggie didn't brag about it. Do you remember Biggie going on and saying, I don't write my raps?
I think people found out that he didn't write his raps.
He
and was
didn't
like, yo,
personally brag about it.
But I mean,
Jay-Z
we didn't
did.
get a chance to see him brag about it. That's the
what I'm
thing.
saying. So Jay-Z bragging on this specific Sway interview motivated Wayne to start doing it. Wayne motivated all of them to start doing it. It's a direct correlation. Mumble rap.
But I think people would say more Wayne though. That's what I would say. I think
You
if
could say that. You still proving my point.
Saying
you
Jay
ask
is a
Wayne-
mumble rapper is just crazy.
I'm not
to
saying
say.
he's not a mumble rapper. He created it. He's the cause of it because they're trying to emulate what he bragged about doing. They just aren't good at it. That's the only difference. They're trying to do the thing where you go in the booth and you just kind of come up with the sounds. If you remember the Black album, when he was in
Fade
the
to Black,
studio and you see him going, he was mumbling his verse,
Yeah.
and then he goes back and he figures out what the word should be. He's just
Yeah.
doing it all in his head. They're doing it on Pro Tools.
Yeah.
It's the same. They're trying to do
I'm
the
on
same
DJ
thing.
Jeremiah's side. Only because it's,
Let me look at the
we're,
chat, 'cause
we're
y'all
missing
killing me.
something. We're missing something because Jay-Z, he articulated to me when he was on the mic.
Yeah, he's
And
good at it.
He's good at no pen, no pad.
Yeah, they're not.
They're not.
It's a direct correlation. If like, I'm just saying this, do you believe that they would be doing what they're doing, trying not to use pen and paper, if Jay-Z didn't say what he said in this interview? Do you think they would have just came up with that on their own? Because the trend up until then was you write your raps. Eminem wrote all his raps. Tupac wrote all his raps. You see the paper. That was the way you did it. But he changed that.
The reason I'm saying what I'm saying is because I can see the correlation of. The reason I say Wayne is because when you think about Wayne and auto-tune and mumble rap, you think of Lollipop. You barely can hear what he says on Lollipop.
Yeah,
And I feel like
I
feel like same thing what people would say Drake got influenced by Kanye because 808 and Heartbreaks or Heartbreak and 808s is the same thing about I could literally Lollipop is a tree and a lot of these dudes are off that Lollipop tree.
Yeah.
When you have their style and that you know what I'm saying? Like you saying, Wayne influenced a lot of people. So that's why I say, Wayne, I get what you're coming from.
But I'm saying the
root.
The Nexus event, the thing that caused it all was that interview when Jay-Z admitted that. That is what caused all of this. I promise you, these kids would not be doing this if it wasn't for that interview. There's so many people trying to be like that now. I think the reason people are mad at me is because they think I'm blaming Jay-Z for it. I'm not.
You're saying the word create.
He's the genesis of it.
You say mistakenly influenced mumble
mistakenly
rap.
influenced.
But the word create, Jay-Z created mumble rap.
Mumble rap. I'm saying mumble rap would not exist the way it did if it wasn't for that interview with Sway. They're trying to be like him.
I think what you should say is
who is trying to be like him. So whatever. Skip a step. They're trying to be like him.
Jay-Z influenced no talent people to try not to write in the booth instead.
No, he influenced Wayne, and Wayne was the influence in the blueprint for everybody
and
else.
Wayne wouldn't have done it if Jay-Z didn't do it.
But here's the question, though. No, here's the question. No, here's the question, though. Do everybody after Wayne have done that, though? We haven't heard Drake say he don't write.
Can't.
I think Drake writes his stuff.
Yes.
And then or like trying to think of other people. J. Cole writes his stuff.
But they don't brag about doing it either.
But I think everybody else, and honestly, I think the reason why everybody else do that one punch thing is because they're probably getting high, and they're probably on lean. So it's like you on lean, and you can like prime example is I seen an interview with Wayne, and somebody was rapping his lyrics, and he looking at them like, "What are you talking about?"
Yes, I saw the same thing.
I saw the same
so
thing.
it's
That's
like
you. It's like me.
Yeah. He's like, ooh, okay. So like you can't even remember your own lyrics.
But to be fair,
that's a cold line.
I do that all the time too.
I know.
I wasn't on nothing. I just don't remember.
But I'm just saying, I think the influence that we see today is Wayne more than Jay. I get it; it's the grandfather.
Yes.
Like but he's the genesis of what y'all saying.
Well, can you accept this? Jay-Z is the grandfather of mumble rap.
Okay, that's fine.
That's okay.
That's fine. I guess.
Got him.
I guess if you want to.
What
be that,
is the difference?
I still think it's a reach.
What is the difference?
I just don't. I don't because another thing too is I saw something recently where somebody was like, us down here in the South, we didn't look up to Jay-Z like y'all did up north.
Yeah.
We respected Juvenile. We respected these people, and all these other people.
I fully believe that Wayne is their North Star.
Yeah.
But Wayne wouldn't have done it that way if it wasn't for Jay-Z. That's why I'm connecting it back to him. But without that moment, Wayne doesn't do it, and then they don't do it. To me, that's direct correlation.
That's just a hard reach, man. Because you just don't. I think what it is, you don't see the bridge. You don't see like the exit off to Jay-Z to mumble rap.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
There's a huge gap.
Yeah.
There's a huge gap between them. I understand that. But if he doesn't say that, they don't do it. That's all I'm saying.
But how do you know that? It could have been somebody else. It could have been. What if? Okay, let's go. Let's rewind it back. What if he didn't do that video with Sway?
Yeah.
And Wayne was in the studio with him, and he saw him not doing that. Was like, yo, I'm gonna do that.
Okay, but then he still would have been the cause of it. If Jay-Z didn't brag about it, Wayne never got the inspiration to do it that way, and he was still writing, they would still be writing. They would be trying to emulate Wayne.
Yeah, I get you saying.
That's it.
I think that's just a hard reach.
Come on, guys.
It's just hard to accept.
Come on, guys. I laid it out nice. Anybody in here with me? Anybody?
Anybody chat?
I stand by it.
Everybody's saying no.
I stand by it.
A lot of people say no. Yeah.
Well, listen back to what I said. Watch the video. It's clear to me. Clear to me.
But I also too. I
Wait
think
a minute. That was on Beyonce's husband.
That's Jay-Z.
Oh, I'm thinking about Kanye.
Now you're gonna have the whole beehive swarming around us.
But why?
Yeah, the one who married her.
Who made the chat?
Crispy.
He's not on today, remember?
He is on.
Well, he is. He ain't nobody else doing it.
Oh, okay.
Everything went well, I guess.
He used a lot of extra words, like did Beyonce's
He always does that. You just don't look at the polls. You don't look at the polls.
I do look at the polls. I answer the polls.
Always does that.
He does this all the time, bro. It's just like
so
the poll.
He always gets on us for not telling what the poll was. What is the result of the poll?
The result of the poll, 39% people said N-O spells no. Sean.
How many people?
42% now.
And
12 people say, so 21% said yes, he did.
Thank you. That's all I need.
25% said Lil Wayne did.
Lil Wayne did.
That's still me. That's still me.
42% said no, Sean.
So add the 2 20s up. What was that? What were the other ones?
36% versus 42%.
But you got to watch out. Someone else did at 12%.
Man,
that's not you.
Okay, that's not me. But
People
add up the Wayne.
You do the math, Sean. Win.
Add up the people who said Wayne and add up the people who say yes. That's all
It's a
me.
tie. It's a tie.
Well, if we
44 right
if
now.
we add that someone else did to us, it's 56% us.
44.
That's true. All right, that's fine. That's more than I thought I would get, so I'll take it. All right, let's get back into it. You in the field with the Trackstarz, Ryan Righteous, Sean Tanner, DJ Jeremiah.
Nah, wait a minute.
Oh, man.
No, you only got 20%.
Too soon.
No, you have to add the people who said Wayne, because that's still me. That is still me because I'm making the same point.
They're bypassing Jay-Z and saying
but they're wrong
Lil
about
Wayne.
that.
They're saying,
that's still me.
And your percentages are dropping now. People are still going, guys. Percentages are dropping.
What's the final score? Come on, give me.
The final score is 19%.
19% said what?
They
said
taking
yes,
their
he
votes
did.
back,
And
Sean.
who said Wayne?
27%.
Add those up.
No.
That's still me.
No.
That's still me.
Sean is trying to math over here so hard.
42% said no, and 12% said someone else did.
I got that. I don't care what y'all say. I got that.
See,
You in the field with the track. You agree with me. You in the field with the Trackstarz. Ryan Righteous,
we
Sean
never
Tanner,
win.
DJ Jeremiah. Let's go. Where is the button? Jesus. All right, let's go.
See these yes